Yo, what is up, guys? So we have a few new Yu-Gi-Oh cards coming out in the game. Two of them are kind of boss monsters. Well, this one definitely is, and I think this one is going to be pretty good. But anyways, let's go and kick it off with the first card, which is going to be the Sure Orcas Dingrisu. So, the effect of this monster, well, let's first off go over the attack and defense. So it's 2600 attack, 21 defense. It's a dark rank 8 seed monster, requiring 2 level 8 monsters. And it says you can only special summon Orcas Dingrisu once per turn. It also says you can exceed summon this card by using one Orcas link monster you control as a material. The first effect being, if this card is special summoned, you can activate one of these effects. So one card your opponent controls to the graveyard. It's pretty good. Other effect is to attach one of your banished machine monsters to this card as material. The second effect is if a card or cards you control would be destroyed by battle by card effect, you detach one material from this card instead. And that's not just the Orcas cards. That is actually a pretty decent little effect over there. But moving on to the next card, this card is actually pretty good. It is a new Link 4 with 3000 attack. It's light. The link zones are on the left, right, bottom left, and bottom right. And this card's name is the Mech Knight Crusadia Astrum, and it is pretty dang good. So light Cyber's link effect monster, and it does require 2+ monsters special summoned from the extra deck. And it says if this card is or was link summoned, it cannot be targeted by opponent's card effect. Also, your opponent cannot target monsters for attacks except for this one. The second effect says once per damage calculation, when this card battles a special summon monster, you'd have this card gain attack equal to that opponent's monster's attack during this damage calculation only. The third effect is if this link summon card is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, you can shuffle one card on the field into the deck. That's actually pretty good. So on top of it being kind of able to protect itself, not only it saying that it cannot be targeted, but then also it basically will not be able to be destroyed in battle for the most part by majority of things. And then on top of that, when it goes away, you're going to be able to get an extra card out of the way. I think this card is pretty dang good. And it's like kind of a generic monster. Definitely a great card. Next up, though, we have LaRfeDragon Larvior. Probably mispronouncing it, but anyways, it's a new card. It kind of looks like a baby firewall dragon over here. Anyways, it's a level 1 dark dragon effect monster with 0/0. It says you can use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn each. The first effect being if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. If this card was there when that monster was destroyed or hand, even if not. And if you do, banish the card when it leaves the field. The second effect says this card is special summoned. You get to target one face-up monster in the field. Discard one card. If you do, add to your hand one monster from your deck with that target's type and attribute, but a different name. So that's kind of cool to cycle through your deck. And it is a level 1, so that could be a 1-for-1 target for some decks. Pretty cool card indeed. Next up, this was a card that was actually announced like a while ago. I just didn't think it was insanely like game-breaking to make a video on it. But anyways, this is the Witch Starling, which is a card that they showed the card and then just didn't reveal the effect at all. But anyways, they have the effect revealed, which is a level 4 Wind Wing Beast effect monster with 1000 attack, 1500 defense point. It says if this card gains an effect based on your main zone that it is in. On the leftmost zone, its level is increased by 4, so it's just bam, level 8 monster. The rightmost, you get increased the level by 3. The center, you get to increase its level by 2. Others increase its level by 1. That's pretty cool. I like this card. It allows a lot of different plays to kind of go off. I mean, just being able to normal or special, because it doesn't have to change. Well, it doesn't only get its effect when it's normal or special. Like you can do whatever you want. As long as it's on the board, you're going to be able to change its level. I think that is quite cool. That you're going to be able to go rank 8s, rank 7s, a lot easier for a lot of different decks. So, pretty cool card nonetheless. Next up, though, this is another card that came out like a couple days ago. I just didn't feel like it was worthy enough to make a dedicated video on it, but I like the artwork. It's got Snowman Eater on it, and anyways, it's called the Snowman Effect, which is a normal trap card that says you can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. The first of it being target one face-up monster you control. That monster gains attack equal to the total original attack of all other monsters you control until the end of the turn, but that monster cannot attack directly that turn. This card's actually pretty good. If you guys caught me on my live stream, by the way, if you're not following me on my live stream, we were doing some stuff with Mystical Shine Ball with it. Basically, your opponent would attack into a face-up attack from Mystical Shine Ball, you flip it up, and you just win the game. It's a cheese thing, and it's kind of just stupid, but I think it was hilarious, so, I mean, it's cool to mess around with it, perhaps, let's say, in a deck like Harpies, we're going to special summon a bunch of monsters with a decent amount of stats. It's just kind of a cool card, nonetheless. But anyways, guys, that's it for the new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You guys can let me know what you thought of them down below in the comment section below. But hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out those new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If you guys got any replays of them, feel free to go ahead and send them into AzneyesReplays@gmail.com, and I'll give you a shout-out for showcasing off the new cards. But let me know, guys, your thoughts on them, again, down below. And also, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more of these cards in action, as well as be up to date with the new Yu-Gi-Oh cards when they get announced. But anyways, thanks for watching, and peace out.